a special stream. Why is it a special stream? Because we're actually doing a slightly different project than we've done in the past. So if you want to see what that project is, I actually completely said the wrong thing. It's not a different project than what we've done in the past. It's a different project than what we've been working on recently. Recently, we've obviously been doing Troll Lord Games' Castle Keeper's Guide. Which reminds me, my Twitch stream is going to be wrong if you type !info, so don't. But I'm trying to actually do 2 projects a week and mix things up a little bit, and we've been asked to go back to a map that we started last year. So if you want to see what that is, stick around right after this quick commercial break. And what I mean by quick commercial break is these guys and girls, my Patreon supporters, my Twitch subscribers, I love you. Thank you. One day I'm actually going to sit here, I'm going to read out all of these, but I do want to point out Adrian Arduni? That's actually the client for the map we're going to work on tonight. So a special shout out to Adrian, but all of you on the screen, I love you all, guys and girls. Thank you so much for your patronage. Now, let's get back to the regular channel. Princess Streger, hello, young lady. Before you start claiming beans and cat treats and everything, Princess, just give me 15 minutes or so just to warm up into the stream, okay? But it's good to see you here. So and by the way, let me know if the volume's okay. I've got the music back. Hear that? There it is. Shh. A little bit of music in the background. But if it's too loud, let me know. If I'm too loud, let me know. If I'm too soft, let me know. I'll just start shouting. I'm in a rare form. Look at this. It has been a long time since we have looked at this little beauty. Lukatoi. We started drawing Lukatoi. Then we were asked to switch to Rykodon. We colored Rykodon. It's one of my favorite maps to date. We never came back to this. Clyde kind of moved on. They were happy. They were going to do both cities in one book, but he ended up like doing one city instead. But now they want to do like the second one. So we're back, baby. We're back. This is Lukatoi for the book Mother of Monsters, Zagora Games. ZagoraGames.com. See right up there? That's Zagora Games. Hit him up with a visit. Say hi, Adrian. Alyssa sent me. So I did a little bit off camera working the hills. You see that? By the way, just for a moment, I'm just gonna stroke my own ego a little bit here. I love how my maps look once I fill in those white spaces. You know, like from the point of view with the hills, some trees, some shrubs, a little bit of grass, little elevations and undulations, and you just get this, and I love it. You know, I just love it. I love what we do here. So that's my big-headed moments of the evening. I promise you there will only be half a dozen others. So I wanted to get that done off camera. It didn't take me long. My objective, if I can do it, is to finish, and this is going to be a stretch, okay, but I'm going to try and motor, to finish all of the black and white work by the end of next week. 4 sessions, including today. That's it. And then we move on to colouring. That might be a real tall order. Probably is. But we'll see. And me sitting there gabbing ain't getting shit done, so let's just jump into this. Be good to actually finish this one off. So, why have we got a big building here? University. What's going to be over here? Park. So I actually think, where do I want to start? On neither. We're going to start with the acropolis. How has everyone been? Princess, how are you, young lady? Now, how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to do it like this. There we go. get a little bit of detail going on in here. Get the insinuation of statues. Then the insinuation of an inset roof. Yeah, I'm kind of actually okay with that. Did you really suggest that park? I forgot all about that. Really? Well, there you go, Princess. It's Princess Park. I completely forgot. And, you know, I'm glad that I wrote it in there, because otherwise I just would have moved on. That's fantastic. Well, we're going to draw your park. We're going to do it tonight, actually. I'm feeling park. We're going to do that entire region over there. What do I want to do with this roof? What do I want to do with this roof? You know what I want to do? I want to get it a little bit softer. You're caught up on your sleep. That's good. Sleep is super important. I'm glad you did. You know, I'm not feeling any of that. I'm taking it back. Backsies. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. Yeah, that's better. That'll be a nice little texture. That's much better. Much more better. Having a cup of decaf. What's your sleep pattern, Princess? Like, you know, are you a bit of a night owl? I've my entire life had a very regimented routine. You know, I had my first job probably when I was in my teens. Well, it was my teens. I was actually a newspaper girl delivering newspapers. So that requires, you know, bed and then up early, you know. And then there was dishwasher at a local restaurant while I was going through college. And and actually chambermaid at a local hotel also while I was going through college. So these jobs kind of, like, you know, put me on the clock. So my entire life I've been on a clock and on shifts of different types. So I've tended to be, you know, sleep at night, work during the day type of thing, you know, pretty much my entire life. Up no later than 9 a.m. 9 a.m. What? Oh, okay, sorry. For some reason, I took it as you being up and about. So you go to bed no later than 9 a.m. I was like, holy shit, are you up all night? Okay, so yeah, I get you. Princess, I did chambermaid for like I want to say it was about 2 years of my life. At least 18 months, I was a chambermaid. And I might be misremembering that now, you know how memory is. But I was a chambermaid for a while. How come you only lasted a week? So in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you can go and visit. Obviously, the... I keep saying Acropolis. It is Acropolis, right? No, it's not Acropolis. Pantheon? Pantheon? Parthenon. Anyway, you can go visit it. And right all the way around it, it has these other smaller temples, which I think is kind of cool and inspiring. So that's what I'm doing here too. Acropolis? Yeah, Acropolis, right? Acropolis. I think I had it right first time. Temp work. So it's not like you were like, peace out, motherfuckers, I'm done with this shit. It was literally temp for a week. Gotcha. The colouring on this is going to be monstrous. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt so much. But it will look so good at the end. Alright. That's looking good. That's looking good. Let's do the park. Let's have some fun in the park. So, Princess, true story. I am chambermaid. I forget the name of the hotel now. But the hotel was in Chester. So it was one of the older hotels at the time. The name almost came to me. And it had a new wing, but it had an old wing too. And I was so fast at doing the rooms that they gave me like the old wing to do. And it used to be like every room is the same, very much like the hotels that you got here in the United States, right? Every room is the same, so you could just like, you can get this routine going, right? You know, bathrooms always here, glasses always go here, the beds are always the same. You just deal with it. Old wing, everyone was effing different, every single bloody one. So the minute that he gave me the bloody old wing, it, like, just thing became miserable. And there was no elevator or something to the old wing. You couldn't like just get all of your like stuff on one trolley and leave it there. You had to bloody go doing this palaver of shit. You had to carry stuff over to the old wing. It was horrible. And I got that because I was too damn good at my job. Alright, I want to, you know, we've got a road here. I'm going to do some buildings along the side of the road to kind of frame our park. But I don't want to fill the park space. So... okay, I think what we'll do is we will have here going up into the park. Here's going to go up into the park. So we'll have these roads that kind of come up into the park area right here. depending on how things go, I might get into politics in the next 4 to 8 years. Okay, right on. Cool. You know, the unfortunate thing, even though this is a politics-free stream, but I think this is a level of practicality in what I'm about to say, is I don't think you can run for president unless you have gobs of freaking cash. I mean, I know it's not put up personally, but it seems to me that... Well, maybe that's wrong. Maybe there's all the special interest groups, like, you know, are the ones that fund you. So, you know what? Just get into politics and trying to shape the country and the world for a better place is something to be absolutely applauded. So you go for it. You go for it, girl. GL, good to see you. Evening. GL, we're back to this map. Did you see this map last year? We're going big. We're going big. A little bit of a change of scenery, this one. Look at this. Been a while since we've been in here. You've not seen this one? Yeah, this is... Well, actually, the right way up is this. In fact, let me give you a quick tour, by the way. This has actually got some interesting features. One of which is a Carthage-like military harbour over here. Complete with dockyard, look at that. I remember drawing that back in the day. We had fun with that. The other is, we've got like this big tent here. I forget why we added a big tent there, but hey, we've got a big tent. But look at the statue. Look at the statue. And the reason for that is this is one thing... the info's wrong, Princess. I didn't update it before the stream. I'm an amateur. But this particular... Here we go. See this? This is artwork from the book. You see these statues here? We have to... And this is the acropolis that we just drew. Right there. I should probably try and get more of a walled type structure here at the top, shouldn't I? Yeah, I probably should. But this is what we just did. But these statues and this harbour, including the shape of the harbour, is what we captured right here. I remember doing it, we were looking at the book, we were making sure that, you know, we had everything sort of drawn in correctly. So there's one statue, there's the other statue, and then there's this guy over here. So fun times with that, absolutely fun times. Yes, I should probably get a wall. I should get a wall up the top here, but I'll come back to that. I want to draw a park tonight. Hey, David P. Glass. Welcome and thank you for the raid. I will take it. Marlin's Girl, welcome. Just so you guys and girls know a little bit of background on this. I did basically Zagora Games up there. They commissioned me to do 2 city maps for them. And we got halfway through this one. And they wanted to switch gears and actually hit their other map first. And we did that, we completed it. That was like a year ago. They contacted me back about a month ago and said, hey, can we now start working on Lukatoi? So we're jumping back into Lukatoi for them. We're going to try and finish this. I'm going to try and get the ink work done in 4 sessions. Not going to happen, but I'm going to try. So end of next week, I'm hoping to have this done. GL, thank you for still hunting the castles. And yeah, the mural would make a great book cover. But yeah, so we're back into this one. And it's been a year, literally, since we've been in here. So everything is kind of north of the halfway mark. The hills, those buildings, all of that up there is what I've done tonight. And so I'm kind of just going to work on this park area right now. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Little bit of a different one. All right, let's. If we're gonna do a park, let's make a pretty kick-ass park. Princess Stricker, I will take a look at that. I will take a look at that. Let me just kind of get this little bit done here, and then I will take a look at the redemption page. Right, with it being a park, I'm gonna just try and do our roads as more like pathways. We are gonna surround the park with buildings. There has to be something around it. But it's going to be its little green nugget up there. Lots of trees, lots of greenery. We're going to colour this map in Mediterranean style, just like we did with the Rikadon map. Alright. In fact, when Pex gets here, by the way, tell him that the heist thing isn't working right. Because he's meant to have rebuilt it. Will there be a fountain in the square? We've got fountains in squares, but yeah, we'll put a fountain in the square. I love doing insinuations of fountains. Is that a fountain? Maybe. Is that a fountain? Maybe. Is that a fountain? Definitely. So yeah, I like doing fountains, so we'll probably add a fountain. Okay, here we go. Princess? Cheers, young lady. Yeah, we'll add a fountain. You know what we'll do is we'll add a fountain, and but we'll make it more decorative. You know, we'll make a long one with multiple fountains. We'll do that. Manhattan Island as a medieval city. I like that. I like that idea. What was that thing? Someone just redeemed something. I just saw it go up. Ooh, GL, a question from the book series. Okay, give me a number 1 to 3,000. I will take old Cthulhu off my book here. This particular book is 3,000 questions about me. I need a number between 1 and 3,000. 1,289. 1,289. Okay. Questions about me. Oh, look at that. I'm almost on it. 1,289? Yes. Name one infamous person you actually like and want to hang out with. Like infamous as in bad? You know what? I've got two. I've got two. And I think you could claim that they're infamous. Like really true assholes, like in life, you know, like dictators. I don't want to hang out with them. I've got no interest in hanging out with Hitler. You know what I'm saying? But two people. But I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to get historical here because, like, in real life, I really don't give a shit. But if we're gonna deal with historical figures, there's two. Napoleon, from the Napoleonic period, and I bet my British counterparts hate me for saying that. But yeah, Napoleon and actually Caesar himself. Does that count? Do they count as being infamous? Yeah, GL, you just said like Napoleon. I just went like Napoleon. No, seriously, I mean, I've read a lot of books about Caesar. I've read a lot of books about Napoleon. And it probably says a lot about me that I'm even reading those materials in the first place. The other thing that I would say is, but he's not infamous, is Cicero or Cicero. You know, I would actually love to hang out with Cicero too, but I wouldn't describe him as infamous. All right, Princess, give me a number. 1,837. Okay, hold on a sec. 1,837. Well, there's the 1,800s. Wow, I actually, this is the page that it's on. 1,837. I should be marking these off. Why do you think bears hibernate? Well, okay, it's 3,000 questions, so why do I think bears hibernate? Alright, serious answer would be the lack of food out there. I think any creature would hibernate because, strictly speaking, you know, with climate change to one side, like the winter is like really harsh and there's no freaking food around and stuff. I think they hibernate because they need to, because of food supplies. Oh, future book. Well, I've got 4 books here and I'm trying to simplify things a little bit. So 18th. Oh, question about my future. You know what? If you've got this book and you're like, yeah, what I'm trying to do. You can see while I'm doing this, I'm not mapping, right? So I don't want it to get too disruptive. But the other thing is, I have so much freaking candy that Pex bought. It's ridiculous. Like, and then he bought 4 books. That's 12,000 questions. So what I'm trying to do is just keep things moving by picking the candy, so to speak, and picking the book. But because it's otherwise it's like, I mean, look, enough time is being wasted me doing this, right? So 1837. Okay, I'm gonna cross this off because, Princess, you asked it. Will the minions still be popular, and if so, will there be new minions added in the crew 20 years from now? Will minions be popular 20 years from now, and will new characters get added to the crew? Well, look, I'm gonna answer this. Oh, I can't. My handbag's not here. I have a USB drive. No, Princess, is all good. I have a USB drive. My best USB drive is a minion. Okay? He's a little rubber minion. And you pull his little head off and you stick it in the slot. I love the minions. I think the minions will fall out of favor. Because everything does for the next 15 years. And then someone somewhere is going to reboot it. They're going to do a new film. They're going to try and tap into the franchise. So, and it will catch a whole new generation. So do I think the Minions will be popular in 20 years' time? Yes, I think they'll have a resurgence in 20 years' time. Because there's a lot of that. And how freaking adorable are they? That is my answer. So, Princess, you actually got 2 answers for the price of 1. What do you think, though? What do you guys and girls think? Ooh, look. Okay, so here's a prime example of me drawing the buildings on the wrong side of the road. Because I always butt up against the grey line that I draw. And here's a prime example of me butting up to the line. But I should have actually had this butt up to the line right there. So I'm going to actually have to do a little bit of course correction. And GL, who's your infamous choice? Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to frame our little park area. Box office, if the Minions were a Disney creation, we'd get them forever. But they're Universal. Yeah, you know what? I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Disney has definitely got that pattern of doing or rebooting their material generation after generation after generation. They are good at it. Tokugora, Shogun of Japan. Alright, that's an interesting response. Okay. Why? Why would you pick him? And we're making an assumption here, of course, that if we're going to get to hang out with them, that we could speak the language or something. Because otherwise, what's the point? I can dig that. I can respect that. That's a good answer. I'm not sure what I think of Toy Story, but I also think that it's you know, I'm not actually gonna do that line. I also think that it's potentially one of those franchises where I'm not sure the characters have enough replayability, and the new characters that they chose to introduce, I just thought were boring. I don't know. There's something about Toy Story that just doesn't appeal to me over and over and over. But there's something about, let's say, any movie with the Minions in it that makes me go, ah. But maybe that's more about the Minions than anything else. I don't know. Or me. Drawing a gazebo. Princess Strega says, in 20 years, Minions will be a D&D 7e player's handbook as a playable base. Can you imagine, as a GM, how freaking annoying the Minions would be? One of your players go, banana. Oh. I think I've got Minion genes in me. I'm just saying. I don't know if there would be a path here right next to the main road, but you know what? For shits and giggles, come on. Right, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw the fountain. I'm gonna get a big fountain going here for GL inside Princess Park. That will give me like a reason to do trees and paths and stuff around it. I think that's gonna be our central feature right here. Then Disney owns Wizards of the Coast. Wouldn't that be bloody something? You know, with corporations gobbling each other all of the time, who the hell knows what's in the future that way? Starts to get to some Shadowrun shit. Alright, so fountain first, then some gardens. We need gardens here. not just a forest. So let's do that. Let's do that. Actually, let me zoom out for a moment. I want to think about the orientation of this fountain. What would look good? I don't want to get close to the acropolis. I'm thinking about, like, literally doing it across the park. That's what I'm thinking. Visually, it would look well, but then it will look very similar to the university over here. I might, see if I do it that way, it's very similar to that. But I think that's okay. Our university is creating a visual anchor point. So yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna just draw it north-south. That's our orientation. Can you imagine Disney in a Shadowrun future? They would be some ruthless motherfuckers. Oh, Amazon. Amazon would be ruthless. Amazon would be freaking ruthless. Amazon would have an army. Like right now. They would have a private security force right now. They would be the first ones to do it. And they would be bastards. Yeah, in Amazon in the cyberpunk universe. Yeah. I mean, they are the epitome of the big megacorps. I mean, Sony would be up there, EA would be up there, but Amazon, they would have the Amazon core before anyone else. That would be frightening. Omni-consumer products on Amazon in the future. Any questions? Nope, not from me. Not from me. You know, I'm actually leaning on my monitor a lot tonight. More than I don't. There you go. More than I normally would. It's actually really freaking warm. This is why my cats love being in front of it. It is so warm. I don't think I've noticed that before. But maybe I don't lean on my monitor as much like this. It is so freaking warm. Anyway, that was a complete non sequitur. Alright, we're going to do some gardens now. Starship Troopers, Princess. Damn good movie. Damn good movie, that one. Starship Troopers is something you can just watch and rewatch and rewatch and rewatch. Such a good movie. RoboCop is a damn good movie too. I remember the first time I ever watched RoboCop, I was just blown away. It was one of those movies that really shaped a lot about my teenage years. And I think it's because just like it was unique. It was just different. And ED209, oh my god. Who could not love ED209 in a oh my god I've pissed my pants kind of way? That first time that ED, but like I forget whether he said like lower your weapons or exactly what the quote is. The first time that it does that and the guy's and he puts his gun down, And then ED takes a step forward and goes, "Ugh." You go, oh no, something bad's gonna go down. And it was worse. What a great film. GL, totally Amazon in the future, 100%. 100%. And, you know, I think we're all fairly young, or young enough. I'm not young, but I'm young enough to probably see those days. Alright, I want to do some gardens. This is as close to gardening as you are going to get me right now. Let's do a nice little arrangement if we can. I want this thing to feel planned and planted, you know what I'm saying? Versus... Oops, that's a little bit too far down there. But yeah, versus like a forest. So this is why we're going to do this. I think that'll be a nice heart to the park. And we'll have a little bit more of this going on too. Oh, mini ED209 as a pet. Even if it's just even if he's just this big. But he's got a growl. And you go, oh, come on, Wickle fella. This little drone goes, it's like, that's my... Come on there, Wickle fella. Come on there, Wickle fella. Ah, you stop it. Ah, he's awesome. Princess is turning 44 in 7 days. Well, A, happy birthday to you, young lady. And 44, you're a spring chicken. You are a veritable spring chicken. Zoom out a little bit so we can see context of what I'm doing here. I tell you what, I'm older than both of you. No, I'm not older than both of you put together, but I'm older than both of you. I've got to the age where I actually have to recalculate my age every time I say it. That's the point I've got to in life. Actually, that's a good question. I'm not sure. Pex went and took a little bit of a nap because he had a splitting migraine, which is probably TMI, but... And that was a few hours ago. And he said he was going to try and join the stream. And I told him, you know, not to worry about it, that his health is more important, his well-being is more important. So I'm going to guess he's still in bed, trying to sleep off his migraine. still don't have my VIP badge. You know what? Yeah. So GL, actually, you should post in Discord. Post in Discord and tag me and Pex. We'll get it fixed, okay? I know that he's been super. Well, what? I've got an accept or reject on you? Why have I got an accept friend request. Okay. Yes, I will accept your friend request. Yeah, Oh, Princess Dragon redeemed snack grab. Princess, you are an angel. Because I'm actually a little hungry. Yeah, ping us on Discord, okay? Ping us on Discord. I'm gonna get a snack. I'm gonna get a snack because I am hungry. Thank you, Princess. Princess, I'm doing the same one. Kind of, sort of. Oh, hello. Jack's wondering why he doesn't get a snack. Because Princess didn't get you one, motherfucker. Cheddar rice chips. Okay, you could have one too here. You could have here. Princess gives you cheddar rice chips. He's happy. They're good. Yeah, I was a bit peckish. Wargaming Recon. How are you doing, my friend? How you doing? And I mean that, seriously. I know that you've had some things going on. I'm not gonna pry. I want to make sure that you're doing okay. And then I'm gonna zoom out on this map so you can see what we're working on. Oh, Princess Strega, by the way, shouts, "Hi, Jack!" He says hi back. Just came from the Dwarven Forge live stream. You won their giveaway. Good job. Nice one. Nice one. What did you win? Oh, that's seriously awesome, man. That is awesome. Dungeon, oh, painted dungeons. Dungeon dressing pack, expertly hand painted. Oh my god, Wargaming, you must be like on cloud 9 right now. This is what he won. You must be so happy. That's fantastic. Nice one, nice one. And I know right now that life has been like, you know, kicking you around a little bit. So having something that puts a smile on your face is just, that's so good. That's so good. Well, thank you for gifting A. David B. Glass with that sub, my friend. That is so good. That's like almost a little bit of you playing it forward. It's like, I got something, so here's someone. See, that's why you're an awesome human being. That's why you're an awesome human being. Thank you for doing that. Wargaming, you weren't in the channel when I started working on this. I actually started drawing this a year ago. It is Lukatoi for Zagora Games. They had me switch to a different project of theirs. Now I'm coming back to this one. I want to show you this artwork. This is from their book. It, of course, has heavy Greek vibes. Of course it does. We drew the entire harbour to match this. Buildings, shape of wharfs, all of this. And we drew these 3 statues as well. Look at him looking away. Look at her with the spear. Look at him with the staff. There's her with the spear. There's him looking away. And there's him with the staff. And there's the acropolis up on the hill. So, and we're currently north of the halfway line. Whoop, whoop. I don't know why I did this, but we're north of the halfway line. And we're filling in that whole area. I'm hoping to crank it up pretty fast. My objective is to have the ink work done ASAP. And I'm concentrating on the park right now. Princess, yes, absolutely, will do. It's a gorgeous image, is it not? Hey, Orion Noir. It has been a short while, Orion. Good to see you. It's like, I feel like every time someone pops into the stream, I should go, this is what we're working on. But this will be coloured in the same Mediterranean style colours, assuming I can nail it again, that we did with Rikadon. This is going to be a great map. I actually based this map, by the way, on ancient Athens. I got a map of ancient Athens, and the hills and the city shape is all ancient Athens. Little snippet of information, a little sprinkle, if you will. Oh, Wargaming Recon. Wargaming Recon issued a challenge to you all. I'm going to take a look at that right now. Take gold, says the Hawaiian War. Yeah, that's that. You know what? Yeah, club and steal gold. It's worth a try. It's worth a try. Why the hell not? But Wargaming Recon has issued you all with a challenge. If you gift a sub tonight, he will gift one. Well, I guess he will match it. He will match it. If you gift a sub tonight, Wargaming Recon will match it. Wargaming has been awesome. He's been really awesome and extremely generous. And in this world of ours, honestly, we need more of that. A lot of love. If you gift a sub tonight, he will match it. And Wargaming, you probably should be happy that we don't have a big, huge raid coming in or something right now. Hey, Tree Boar's here. Hi, Tree Boar. Look, I'm zooming out again. I'm going to zoom out while I'm taking a little sip. No need to apologise for losing track of time or anything, honestly. I love it when you all hang out with me and I get the opportunity to hang out with you, but no one's obliged to be here every stream. Honestly, we have a life shit to do. It's all good. Princess, I have taken a drink. Hopefully Jack will get me another one here. I took the snack. Wargaming Recon, good eye. That is 100% modelled off Carthage. Oh, someone found the wine. It is Carthage. That I found a plan of Carthage. This is where all of the galleys are located, and in here too. There's a little bridge coming across. We're gonna draw some galleys and everything here. I decided because this actually Lukatoi is meant to have a military harbour. Thank you. and Dockyard, which is why we got this. Oh, and Ryan Noir has subscribed with Prime for 2 months. You humble me. You humble me. Thank you so much. Gifting himself? You know what? I think I'll let Rika answer that. No, apparently it counts. Apparently it counts. Wargaming. I owe you such a big hug, by the way. Next time we see each other. You're awesome. Yeah, Claudius is a bot. So you know what I'm going to do? Yeah. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird that it would even consider the bot to be valid? Wargaming, I promise you, we will get that moved to someone else, okay? No problem. So thank you. Well, I'll have to figure out how to do that, though. It's like, wait, how did the bot get one? That's kind of a little bit weird. But I guess I should say, congratulations for giving the bot a subscription. I have literally never seen that before. Ever. We will take that bot outside, and then he will turn into ED209, which is what we were talking about before. We intend to beat him up, and he kicks our faces in. Alright, anyway. I am currently drawing the park. I really want to get the park finished tonight. I want to get this segment done. Okay, I'm going to hit save. Thanks for the hints. Oh, Orion Noir with the big, deep questions. What if we're all bots? What if we... Oh, Wargaming did the bean. There had to be someone, right? But you know what, Wargame? I gotta do it, right? I gotta do it. I'm gonna redeem the bean. If you've not been here before, we have these Bean Boozled 50-50. Some are good, some are not good. I'm going to eventually, I've got 6 packs of these. I'm going to put all of these in a glass jar. Tree board, no, I don't have the glass jar yet. I haven't even ordered it. I should get Jack to, like, remind me. I'm just going to take one randomly, we're going to eat it. It could be puke, it could be a blueberry wine. David P. Glass, holy shit, man. Holy crap, thank you. Holy hell, in a handbasket. Hype train indeed. Wow. Wow. I'm gonna eat a berry. Wow. And Wargaming Recon matches it. Holy shit. Guys, you're killing me. This, by the way, is pretty good. This was like toothpaste or spearmint or something. That was nice. That's the 3rd good one I've had. I'm okay with that. That's a nice flavour. And we haven't had too many of them. But seriously, dudes. Holy shit! David B. Glass, Wargaming Recon, and now Box Office Jack. Holy shit, dudes. Hey, Apex is here. So all of the complaints that we've been actually accruing, I hope someone has actually taken notes. We need to hit Pex up with it right now. He's going to get another migraine. Level 5. It is a war. Look at this. Look at this. So, Pex, yeah, we have a couple of things broken. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. But some things that we need to look into. Wargaming Recon gifted a sub. And make some notes if you could, please. Wargaming Recon gifted a sub. And it actually went to our bot. Claudius, which is crazy that can even be a thing. So just make a note that we need to figure out somehow to give that to someone else. There was something else, right, guys? Help me out here. Wargaming, Treebor, Green Loontoon. What was the issue where we said Pex, you've got to give Green Loontoon his VIP. He still doesn't have his VIP. He's never had it. Princess Strega, I think you gotta do, I think it might be exclamation heist. I don't think it's redeem heist, but it's certainly exclamation. You guys are slaying me tonight. You are literally seriously slaying me. I gotta be honest with you though, that animation up there, I freaking love this animation. Like a huge amount. That's my boy right there. That's my boy. You see that? That guy right there. The outfit and everything. He's so super sexy. Wargame. Seriously, please. Actually, for you, Wargame, I'm gonna eat a second bean, okay? Oh, and there's a nasty one. Oh, she tempted fate too much. Oh no. Oh shit, Wargame. Oh, that's nasty. That is like stale socks. That's horrible. That's horrible. Alright. That's my small part. Give it back to you, Wargame. But yeah. Please. Sit back, enjoy the show. Please. Your generosity humbles me. It humbles me, but redeem bean. Redeem bean. Orion was coming up with some interesting commands. Oh yeah, actually, it's a space between redeem and bean. Don't make me eat another friggin' bean. Oh my god, that one was nasty. It was so nasty. Oh, it's still in my mouth. That's what she said. But no, seriously, that is gross. That is so gross. Shit, yeah, okay, Wargaming. Please stop. Stop, please. At the point where your bank goes, stop, please, for me. Oh, fuck you, Pex. Alright, here's another one. You know what? Actually, do we do the 50-50 or do we do the hot ones? You tell me, Pex. Pex says 50-50. Alright, so we did a good one tonight, we did a bad one tonight. I've still had more bad ones than good. I'm just saying. Oh. I'm eating grass. This is grass. I am eating grass sod. That's gross. That's gross. It's not as gross as the smelly socks, but that is gross. Yeah. 4%. Like, alright, I can chew on grass, apparently, for a while. I'll be okay with it. But seriously, Pex, fuck you. That's kind of nasty. That's kind of nasty. Alright, see you, Orion. It's almost like I want to keep track of results by person. Because I have a funny feeling that Pex has given me nothing but bad beans right now. And Wargame, while he's had me do a few of these, I think it's more like 50-50. Maybe 60-40. What game you on? Okay. Where were we at? Apparently not with the park here. Looking good. If we can get this area finished, I'll be a happy little camper. So, yeah, we've got plenty of time. We've got plenty of time. We can do this thing. I'll tell you what though, Recon. I'll match your generosity in someone else's stream. This is what I personally also do, so I'll pay it forward. Don't you worry about that. Do not worry about that. I actually don't know what happened to... Whose Monster Is It Anyway? I used to love that show, and they just stopped doing it, and I have no idea why. Yes, let me actually just click on that real quick. Let me just make sure. Yeah, volume's off. Yeah, okay. I've just saved them. I will absolutely play it forward to them. Yeah, okay. Yeah, done. Done deal. I'll play it forward. Grass sods kind of stick in the mouth, you know? I just heard someone redeem something. What was that? GL. A random fact about mapping. A random fact about mapping. Let me think about that. Let me draw maps and think about that. Alright, random fact about mapping. Alright, yeah, okay, I got one. I got one. Some of you are gonna know this potentially, okay? Some of you potentially gonna know this. Back in the day, I actually have several books on mapping, through the years. Back in the day, before aerial photography and that type of thing, if you put yourself in the shoes of an ancient person 2,000 years ago, 1,000 years ago, what does the world look like to you? You don't have a concept of north, south, east, and west. You have a concept of left, right, in front of me, behind me, and distance. And so the world to you is a series of go here, take the left path. Go here, take the right path. And just go to the next town. And go to the next town and then go left. It, like, literally, it doesn't matter if you go north, south, east, west, northwest, southeast, doesn't matter. The whole system was built on go here, take this path. Go here, take this path. And you will, in X amount of days, get to your destination. And I'm going to give you a visual example, okay? Here we go. Alright. This is a map by the ancient Romans. But this style of map was very typical for a while. This, by the way, is Rome. This is the paths of Rome. Well, how can that be? Well, here's Rome. There's no concept of north, south, east, and west. There's just a concept of here's water, here's a harbour. By the way, I actually replicated these symbols on the Britannia map, just so you know. It was, and these colours too on the Britannia map. But what is this saying? Well, if you take this road of this name and you just follow it, you will eventually get to a town called, like, Barium. Sounds like a medical procedure. Barium up your bum. But you'll get to Barium. And if you keep going through, you'll eventually get to Computo, right here. This is how Rome, or the Romans, viewed, everything. It's, go here, take this road. Go here, take this road. And if you think about it, it's actually fucking logical. It's like, look at this area here, Caltro. At Caltro, you've got 3 roads out of Caltro. That's it. Look how simple this is. You've got 3 roads out of Caltro. And if you take the one on this side of the city, it is eventually going to, over 3 rivers no less, get you here to whatever that is. Canelo. It's so simple. It's elegant. And it makes total sense when you are land bound. Land and sea, but you know, on across this plane. And I love that. And I really started to understand this more when I was doing the Britannia map. It made total freaking sense. Yeah, wargaming, don't worry. I will fix it even if I have to personally actually play it forward. Don't worry, I got you, man. I got you. GL, let me know if that didn't answer your question, or I should say, give you that little bit of a snippet. I actually have several books of awesome, like mapping through history, and I think it would be a good reason for me to really go back to them and read them a little bit more and bring them forward to you. So if that was fun, then that's the type of shit I'm going to bring forward. It's almost like, you know, to the ancient Romans, just so you know, the ancient Romans, this was Britannia. That was it. Because why do they don't really understand the coastline to that degree, and nor do they really fucking care. It's like there's an island over there. How do you get to it? Well, you get to it from over here and you sail over. This and this is what they care about. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes total freaking sense. Because when you're stuck on the ground, when you're stuck on this level, what does it matter what shape the coastline is? Like, no, I mean, and I say that because, yeah, of course, you know, there were certain places that were good for, like, you know, berthing ships and stuff. And of course they gave a shit about that. Of course they did. But, like, from the point of view of travel, it's something that I've said actually back in the GaryCon map at the beginning of this year. Who's your audience, right? Who is your audience? And what information are you trying to convey? Well, their audience were travelers. People going from point A to point M. And what are you trying to convey? How to get there? Who gives a shit if there's a hill there? Or if there's, like, you know, God knows what over there. Don't care. Get on this road. Follow it. you're going to have to cross a couple of rivers. That's all people care about. And I love the simplicity of that. It's elegant, you know. It's clean. Why am I in the chat? I did not type that. Yeah, Princess Strega, I hear you on that. Like, can you imagine the fun that we could have with time machines? Oh, I've thought about being able to time machine back so many times. Now, I will be honest. I'll be honest. Time machining back into almost any period in the past. A, you're not going to understand what they're talking about. Even if I went back into medieval England, they're going to talk a dialect of English I don't understand. And then they're going to say, "You woman, shut your face," and they're going to drag me off somewhere, right? So it's like, when you're time machining, I have to assume we have a little bubble around us of protection. Like the H.G. Wells time machine, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't like participating in ancient life, medieval life. That will get harsh. That would be like time machining back to the dinosaur period. One of the dinosaur periods. It's like, yeah, now I'm eaten. Now I'm eaten by a bug, you know? Wargaming Recon, you can ignore iClaudius. And iClaudius is a git. iClaudius didn't appreciate you giving him a subscription. iClaudius can go fuck himself. Don't worry about that. Yeah, TARDIS. Exactly, that's what we need. Pex, you're logged in as me. What are you doing? Babelfish or Babelfish in the ear. Wargaming, you know it. You know it. I'm on a trace layer. Let's move that up to here. Pex, I don't know quite how you're logged in as me, but you probably shouldn't be. Especially because you were in as you before. Oh, unless you're trying to fix Green Luto's little issue that he was having. In which case, I'm sure he's very appreciative. Hold on a sec. Oh, I'm on a different layer. You know what? This statue intense, I'm actually going to merge this in with my ink layer. I'm so good with this map right now. I'm just going to merge them. Brian's here! Hey, Brian! You know, because in honor of Brian, I'm drawing a little skee ball machine right there. Brian, you're in the map. This, by the way, is a different map that you last looked at, Brian. And I'm only doing it to disorientate you. I'm actually just going to go to the trace layer real quick, do a little bit of cleanup right here, so we know what we're working with. Secret surprise. Oh. Yeah, you know, these secret surprises, I'm not even 100% sure I'm going to be able to keep up with them. But Pex convinced me to keep them. So, let's take a look at the secret surprise. Wargaming Recon, gotcha. Wargaming Recon, gotcha. And that one we've done. Alright, so secret supplies. Let me map a little bit here. While not on the trace layer though. We literally just got done deleting the trace layer. Come on, Phaeton, concentrate. Secret supplies. Alright. I want to do this in two parts, if I may. And one's personal and one's more us as the family, okay? Well, surprise, secret, same thing. So, it's kind of the same thing. Wait, no, surprise and the secret isn't the same thing. I don't think we have a secret. No, it kind of is. It kind of is in the same way. We haven't got two different things here. Hit up Discord and tag Pex if you feel there's some wording that's confusing. But the intention of this is I tell you something you may not already know, and I'm going to tell you two things, okay? Right, an interesting secret. Well, it's an interesting thing you may not know. First and foremost, we have... I'm looking into options for you guys and girls in Twitch subscribers and Patreon backers to receive etched something. My map etched into something. I'm looking at badges, collectible badges. I am looking at placemats, coasters, and other things. And I'm talking to someone who is getting an etching machine, metal and wood. So can you imagine my maps etched into a coaster? You know? I'm looking at multicolored badges though too. I'm looking into... Now, this is something for the far-flung future. This is a tell a secret, right? Tell something you don't know. But we are looking into it because I think it would be fun. Like getting one of my maps etched into a placemat, a map, a dice box. Who the fuck knows? There's good possibilities right there. The other thing, by the way, so that, you know what? I think that counts as a reveal, right? It's almost like a reveal, so that counts, yeah. I think that's good. That gives you something where we're thinking out into the future. I'm talking to some people. Those people are talking to my people. We're gonna make something happen. I think we're gonna have fun times. Also, by the way, my maps on postcards and shit like that. You know, if you're a backer or a subscriber, every month a different postcard, once and once only, little collectibles, spoop, to your doorstep. By the way, shirts, t-shirts is something we're talking to Noble Dwarf about. They have the capability to do t-shirts with my maps on them. That is going to be a thing, I promise you. I promise you. Alright, Wargaming, I will take that challenge. I will wear a silly hat for the next stream. Wargaming Recon, by the way, gets VIP status for the next stream. I'm not going to redeem it, by the way, until you get it. Alright, so I want to give a just while we're working on this park over here, I'm gonna get some trees drawn in here. I feel like it needs more trees. I'm gonna give a special shout out to Wargaming Recon tonight, and I'm sure you will all agree with me. Wargaming Recon has been an awesome person these last few streams. He's got his own challenges going on in life right now, serious challenges, and he's sitting here in the stream with us buying people subscriptions and rising to the challenge of his own set challenge of buy a subscription and I will match it. No one does that. No one does that. He did. That's huge. Wargaming Recon has the type of heart that you want people in life to have. You know what I'm saying? He has it. You want people to care. He does. You want people that are your neighbors that smile when they see you. He does. You want fellow human beings in your city, in your neighborhoods, in your country that give a shit about you. He does. Wargaming Recon gets love of the hour because you deserve it, man. You deserve it. You're a fantastic human being. You really are. You're trying to make the world a better place. You're trying to make it more positive, not by your definition, but by everyone's definition. And that, I think, is worthy of today's Wednesday's shout out. That just became a thing, and you get it, my friend. Thank you for just being awesome. Seriously. Screen printing, I don't know. I actually don't know. Pex and I are going to be talking to them on Saturday. I don't know how they do their t-shirts. I have to imagine it's screen printing, but I don't know. I'm purely speculating. What I wanted to do, by the way, is kind of get a map that wraps halfway around the body, over the sleeve and shit, you know? But that's getting into a whole new level. That's like printing on cloth that then gets turned into the t-shirt versus here's a t-shirt, print something on it. But they do have some great designs, and not just like this block shit, you know? Here's a map. No, it like blends in with the t-shirt and stuff. They got some great designs. T-shirts and cups, by the way, mugs. Like my maps, my logos on mugs. I actually have one. It's like my favorite cup. And I'm very finicky with my cups. And it's awesome. It's just brilliant. Pex and I have just got to like talk to them about actually getting this shit on their store with some aggression, you know? Not that Pex and I can be talking with aggression. Pex does that. I'm the good cop. He's the bad cop. But, just what's involved. What is involved in getting our shit on their store? Because they have the capability. $6 million man with my map across his chest, tattooed, can be yours for $6 million. Doesn't sell well. Yeah, Wargaming, huge props to Box Office and Ryan Noir. Serious props. Serious props. You guys have been incredible tonight. Seriously incredible. Alright, let me do a little bit more drawing. Just a little bit more here. Princess needs a 32 ounce. Yeah, that's a mug. But actually, you raise a good point, Princess. It is not just about the cups, right? There are these flagon things that they could be doing too. While I do, even honestly, like, you know, the the coffee like thermos things and shit. I would be genuinely interested how far Noble Dwarf can take their merchandising line. I'd be very, very, very interested in that. I'm sure there is a cost to profit ratio for them. Like, they can't buy a machine that prints on 32 ounce cups if they sold one, you know? But I think we can look to explore in the future other options, other merchandising options. Because frankly, my maps look fucking awesome, and I want to see them on everything. Including the front of your house, the front of your car, your trash can over there, the entrance to your street. I want to see my maps everywhere. I mean, I do. My maps are good. Bottom of a cereal bowl. That's actually a cool idea. I like that. I like that. I like that. Alright, we didn't get as much done tonight as I was hoping to, but what we did get done was Strega Park. And Princess, I hope you like that fully coloured, luscious greens, a vibrant blue, in amongst what is going to be Mediterranean, fairly dry stone. I think is going to stand out pretty hardcore. Princess, I love you. And Wargaming, no. So, guys, girls, I want you all to know, if some streams we're doing a lot of this, and less of me doing this, it's okay. I do that by choice, right? This is the first time me working on this map in a year, and I got all of that done. All of that done tonight. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I actually have no measurement, typically. Unless I say I want to get this done, you know? But getting this done, and this, and these, that's good. So never, ever, ever apologize for distracting me, because you distract me because I want to be distracted. Why do I want to be distracted? Because I want to hang out with you. Sometimes it's me about knuckling down, and typically I'll do a little bit of that off camera, just so you know. And sometimes it's about me just wanting to hang and chill with my friends. And you are my friends. You're my friends and my family. And a lot of, you know, it's almost, imagine if we were all in a room together and we're milling around, we're talking to each other, and I've got my tablet and I'm drawing. But really what I'm doing is I'm sitting back, I'm having a drink, and I'm just laughing and joking with you. Because that's what I want to do, alright? And I mean that, okay? I just drew a lot of shit on my trace layer. I don't know what the difference between those two histories is, but okay, I'll go with that. Alright, so we are back tomorrow, guys and girls. And we're going to just keep on going. If you look at this, by the way, I don't think it will take much to finish that. That entire quadrant over there, I think we can do in a stream. That's going to be our objective for tomorrow, okay? You want objectives? That's our objective for tomorrow, is to finish that corner over there. Oh, Miss J, yes, we've been streaming for slightly over an hour and a half. So, we're on a... What I'm doing is Monday, Tuesday, we're going to do the Castle Keeper's Guide. Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to work on Lukatoi. I want to finish the ink work on this. And Miss J, you were around last year. You might even recognize this map. Raid Wicked Studios, okay. And what was that thing that just got redeemed? Nothing, by the way, gets actually accrued against your gold until I accept it. And it sits in my queue until I do. Alright, Wargaming, I'll do that random fact next stream, okay? The next stream you're here to hear about it. Miss J, it's weird. It's totally weird because we've been streaming for like over an hour and a half now. So it's like that. It feels like there's been a glitch in the Matrix or something like that. But yeah, we're finishing a map that you saw us starting to draw. This was one, by the way, where the client like was thinking about if they wanted it really, really fast. You and I working on it together, but their timeline shifted, so I'll just do it on my own. All right. So who did you want me to raid? Wicked Studios. So let me see if I can remember how to raid here, right? Raid Wicked Studios. Do I know Wicked Studios? No, apparently I don't. Or I don't know how to raid. Let's try it again. No, look, like nothing's happening. There's no raid happening there. Or did the first one take? Does anyone see a raid happening right now? Okay, it says it's raiding. Stick around for the raid. You earn channel currency. You can always bail afterwards, okay? Even if you're just lurking in the background, stick for the raid. You get bounced over there, you can always bail. Let's do this together, okay? We're doing it for the glory of Rome. Everyone, I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I'm sure Adrian Ariduni thanks you as well as we work on his map. This one in the background, by the way, is Rikadon. That's what we switched to. We're going to do the equivalent of this one for Lukatoi. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight, and thank you everyone for your amazing generosity. I really mean that. You're fucking awesome human beings, and we need that in this world right now. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to do more of Lukatoi. Everyone have a great one. I'll see you then.